Welcome to Katie Bug's playthrough of Vin's birthday. I've done all of the grind work, so we're just going to be reading the story together today and enjoying it. So here we go. Vin's residence. So, you want to fulfill my wish on my birthday? Yeah, it's your first birthday since we became official, so we must celebrate it in the most memorable way possible. Fulfilling the wishes on your wish list is one of the many ways, don't you think? Speaking of wish list, Vin was the one who suggested it shortly after the start of your new relationship. To this day, you're still impressed with how it all went down. Wish list? You mean we're going to write down our wishes and exchange the lists? Yes, to be exact, it's about writing down what we want to do together and giving the list to each other so the two of us can make them happen. For example, if you have any places you want to go with me or books you want to read together, you can write them down and I will fulfill your wishes. I will also give you my wish list. As how quickly these wishes should be fulfilled, well, we can decide for each other. So, it is more for a little surprise. What do you think? Sounds interesting. How did you come up with this idea? There are quite a few things that I want to do with my partner, but I have just not gotten the chance yet. So I was thinking that maybe you might be going through similar issues as well. Similar issues. I feel like you're right about that. It's true that you used to imagine what life would be like with a lover. You want someone to accompany you to visit places that are popular with couples or to enjoy a movie that's more suited for a couple to watch together. And now you've got Vin, who always stays right beside you. Thinking about it, you nod your head. Okay, let's do it. Shortly after that day, you and Vin exchange wish lists, and you plan to fulfill his wishes on his upcoming birthday. Vin gently smiles as he looks at your determined face. Okay, based on the agreement, you have full discretion over the timing. Besides, you seem to be fully prepared for this. That's right. I started preparing for this the moment I got your wish list. You confidently wave the phone in your hand. I have a detailed plan for each of your wishes in a memo. I've gone through them many times. I'm confident that you'll be very satisfied. Vin chuckles softly at your words. All right then, from now on, my schedule is in your hands. I am looking forward to the first birthday my lover has planned for me. Now that the wish list is settled, you still need to get a birthday present for Vin. After giving it some thought, for a few days, you choose to get him a crystal wooden horse, a specialty of the Kingdom of Savart. Wooden horses are popular gifts in Savart. It should make a good gift. You open a web page on your tablet and browse through the information on the crystal wooden horses. Crystal wooden horses are traditional gifts in Savart. It is a wooden horse that is beautifully encased in crystal. The pattern on the wooden horse is customizable. It is extra meaningful to engrave the recipient's name into the design. It presents a unique blessing and an everlasting love. A unique blessing and an everlasting love? It seems to be a good way for me to convey my feelings to him. With this in mind, you decide to customize a crystal wooden horse with his name engraved on it. This will be your first birthday present to him as his partner. After placing the order, you recall Vin's words. I am looking forward to the first birthday my lover has planned for me. First birthday. When all these wishes come true, there will definitely be a lot of great memories for us. It's so beautiful. You look around, you look proudly at the spot you have just decorated. A light-colored picnic mat is decorated with red maple leaves, making it a pleasant sight for the eyes. Not to mention the star of the show, food. Roasted chicken, fruits, pudding, and all kinds of delicacies are laid out on the mat, making your mouth water. Oh, that sounds so yummy! I want to eat it, especially the pudding. Your stomach growls right on time, deciding to make itself known. Are you hungry? Come sit down and have a bite. Vin hands you the strawberry cake. You take a bite. In an instant, the creamy sweetness completely filled your mouth. Not related to strawberry cake, though. I'm really craving tres leche cake. I had it. Oh my goodness, it's been like, I think 2 years since I've had any, and I really want some. You take a bite and wow, it's so good. You give the cake a huge compliment while enjoying it. It was made to your taste. I am glad it turned out all right. I wouldn't call this just all right. This is amazing. Compared to yours, what I made is just... You look towards the sandwich in your hand and back at the cake again. You wonder if the sandwich you made is too plain in contrast. This is the sandwich you said you were going to make, right? Let me try it. I'm sure Vin will like it because we made it. Wait. Before you can stop him, Vin takes the sandwich from your hand, opens the package, and takes a bite. It's our first picnic, and he prepared a strawberry cake. Well, I only made a sandwich. This is so embarrassing. With this in mind, you are a little worried. However, he soon responds to you in a gentle voice. It tastes great. This is one of your wishes, but my boring sandwich ruined it. I'm sorry, Vin. I should have put more thought into it. Do not be too harsh on yourself. I can see that you have put a lot of effort into it. You gently smile. Vin gently smiles and holds the sandwich in front of you. This sandwich is not just an ordinary sandwich. Then what kind of sandwich is it? Not only is the bread and the dressing my favorite, there are also a lot of cute little details, like heart-shaped eggs, flower-shaped sausages, and star-shaped... Okay, that is really adorable, though. How can this be considered as something that is not well thought out? Well, he looks at you, his voice calm and gentle. You did not have to worry about anything when you are with me. You do not have to worry about anything when you are with me. To me, anything with your love in it is the most precious thing in the whole world. Yes, I added whole. He pauses, his gentle golden eyes gaze softly at you as if to comfort you. Plus, I like the idea of connecting with the people I love. That is why I put a picnic on my wish list. I was elated to pick the venue, shop for the items, and enjoy the food with you. Because all of these were our time together. Our time together. He's really sweet, y'all. I'm here for this. Beams of light shine through the gaps between the branches into his light golden pupils. Your uneasiness dissipates, and an idea suddenly pops in your head. Vin, let's make your birthday cake together this year. You said that the most important thing is to connect with each other and enjoy the time together. I think it would be a great experience to make a birthday cake together. I don't know how anyone could talk winking that long. Goodness. As I can learn how to make... Also, I can learn how to make dessert from you. 2 birds, 1 stone. Sure, I look forward to it. Snowball really likes carrots. Look, she looks like she's enjoying it so much. The white pony in front of you nibbles on the carrots in Vin's hands, twitching her ears from time to time. She looks very happy. You and Vin adopted the pony. Since she has a white coat, you named her Snowball. Although you've met her a few times, this is the first time you've ever been so close to her. Good girl. Vin is feeding a carrot to Snowball with one hand and gently stroking her neck with the other. Snowball seems to be comfortable, gently swinging her tail from side to side. Animals all seem to like Finn, whether it be a squirrel or a pony. He seems to have a unique charm to him. Suddenly, Vin's surprised yelp snaps you out of your thoughts. Whoa! You look in Vin's direction in surprise, only to find Snowball licking Vin's cheek. She flicks her ears while licking, seeming very content to do so. Vin, on the other hand, stands there with a completely helpless look on his face. Vin! Snowball! He's not edible! You grab a bucket full of carrots in a hurry, calling out Snowball's name while knocking on the bucket. After a few knocks, you finally catch Snowball's eyes. Finally, she leaves Vin alone and heads straight for the carrot. Vin, are you alright? You quickly run to Vin, worriedly to check to see if he is okay. His eyes are filled with surprise and exhilaration. His glasses, which are always clear and clean, are now covered with a layer of white mist and smudges. Your glasses are a little... Did Snowball do that? Yes, it's just a bit smudged, but there is no need to worry. I am alright. There's a cleaning cloth in the bag over there. Got it. I'll get it. You immediately understand. You grab the cloth as fast as you can and subconsciously take off his glasses to wipe them for him. Ew! Is this Snowball's saliva? I'll just wipe them a few more times. Better not let Vin know. You are so busy cleaning his glasses that you did not notice his gaze on you. Done. Let me put them on for you. Sure! As soon as you look up, you meet his golden pupils. His face is so close. They are as clear as diamonds and shine like the sun. Without the barrier of glasses, his naked eyes are right in front of you. It makes him look so soft and compelling. Although this isn't the first time you've seen him without his glasses, every time you look at him up close, your heartbeat unwittingly speeds up. You seem pretty enthralled by me. Vin's voice rings in your ear, snapping you back to reality. You then realize that you are still holding onto his glasses. You quickly fumble over for an explanation. I was checking to see if the lenses were still fogged up. Let me put them on for you. You gently help him put them on. Your fingertips wipe through his silver hair, creating a dazzling glow. You start to blush as you recall how you were looking at him earlier. You subconsciously glance over at Vin, only to find him gazing at you with a smile on his face. Huh? Why do I feel like he's reading my mind? Do you want to take a closer look and see if you are satisfied with your work? He really did see through it all? He did. You nod with a red face, standing on your tiptoes. You two stare at each other as you carry out the check. The tenderness in his eyes is akin to the infinite ripples of a golden lake under the sun rays. Vin leans down and slowly approaches you. The air sparks with so much tension that you feel like you have butterflies in your stomach. You subconsciously close your eyes. Whoa! Oh! However, instead of a soft touch on your lips, you are greeted by yet another surprise yelp. You hastily open your eyes only to see Snowball affectionately sticking her tongue out to lick Vin's cheek. Unexpectedly, Vin's glasses, which have just been wiped clean, become hazy again. It looks like his glasses need to be rewiped. Casting a drifting bottle in the sea is so romantic. On a beach in Silas, you take out a note with your heartfelt wish written on it and put it in a drifting bottle. This is one of the wishes on Vin's wish list, to cast a drifting bottle into the sea with you. Vin is next to you, looking out at the vast expanse of the ocean. It is romantic indeed. It is a tradition in Savart. A tradition? Yes, any couple that casts drifting bottles together will be blessed by the sea. Legend has it that a fairy living in a drifting bottle fell in love with a human girl. Fairies can live forever, while humans cannot. The human girl died shortly after, and her last wish was to be buried at sea. The fairy agreed. He sealed himself in the bottle, as well so that he could be with his love forever. That's so sweet and sad. This is the origin of the symbolism of drifting bottles, to never be apart. So that's where it comes from. Looking at the bottle in your hand with your wishes in it, you suddenly have an idea. Hold on. You squat down and cup a couple handfuls of sand in the bottle. You proudly wave the bottle in front of him. Look! Why did you put the sand in? Well, the story you just told gave me an idea. Silas is a place where we met and fell in love. The sand, it's from Silas, so it is part of the city. I hope that the sea will not only witness our wishes, but also our everyday life here. I see, so the sea will be the witness of our life here. Vin's gaze on you grows increasingly tender. His lips curl up into a smile, and he gently takes your hand in his. Let us tell the sea about the story of our past, our present, and our future in Silas. The familiar warmth of his paw makes you feel incredibly comfortable and at ease. Okay, shall we set it free now? Vin nods. You hold his hand tightly with one hand and throw the drifting bottle into the sea with the other. The bottle glistens in the light and splashes into the sea. Look, it's drifting further and further away. Yes, it is carrying our wishes to the far ends of the sea. Yep! Looking at the bottle, you subconsciously lean towards Vin, and he gently wraps his arms around you. His familiar scent lingers around you, making your ears turn red and your heart flutter. You two snuggle up to each other. The blue sea and the clear sky in front of you are absolutely beautiful. In the distance, the sand in the drifting bottle surrounds a piece of paper with your wishes on it, glistening in the sunlight. It dances with the waves of the sea, gradually drifting from your sight to the infinite blue. In the New Savart-style restaurant, a waiter is serving you a unique-looking dish. There are rows of fish cake covered with grilled cheese, garnished with some green sauce and red tomatoes on the side. Vin seems to be lost in the cuisine in front of him. Is this a snow-leaf fish cake? After the waiter confirmed his thoughts, he cuts a piece and puts it on your plate. Fish cakes are best while they are hot. Here, try it. You nod and take a bite. How is it? Are you okay with the flavor? Yes, it's delicious. That is a relief. I was worried that you would not like this dish. Why is that? Is there something special about this dish? Yes, it is one of Savart's delicacies. Its name comes from a special place in it. Snow leaf. A special spice in it. A special place. Yeah, it has a special place in it. My heart. Although technically your heart's not a place, it's a thing. And I wouldn't want to eat it. Yes, it is one of Savart's delicacies. Its name comes from a special spice in it. Snowleaf. Snowleaf has a strong, bitter taste. Most people find it hard to enjoy on their first try. I am glad that you like it. It means we share similar preferences. Hearing his words, you can't help but become more curious. You like this dish too? Vin nods. I guess. I loved it when I was a boy. It was a unique flavor and was very popular with local kids. I think I liked it mainly because I did not get to have it every day. Why? Isn't it a famous specialty? My childhood diet was strictly managed. All my meals were customized, and they were all that I could eat. I only got to try this once in a while when I went out. At the time, this delicacy was a treasure to me. Looks like the noble life has a lot of strings attached. It does. Luckily, that is all in the past. He smiles, and his clear golden eyes are no longer obscured by shadows. I put this place in my wish list so that you can try the flavor I used to go crazy for. For me, it is one way to share my past with you. Since we cannot go back in time to experience each other's life's journeys, we can recreate the memories through certain meaningful items. This is a really sweet thought, actually. Now I think about it is actually quite fun. Recreating memories. You ponder for a while before speaking seriously. I'd like to share something with you, too. What is it? Vin slightly shakes the drink in his glass, looking at you expectantly and playfully. For example, I want to take you to the store and try the food I loved. Just like what the snow leaf fish cake means to you, I have something that means the same to me, and I want to try it. I've got a few places in mind. Let's go after we fulfill all your wishes, okay? Hearing your words, a gentle smile blooms in his eyes. Okay, I look forward to it. Have the children left? Yes, the free clinic has come to a successful end. Today is the last day of volunteering at the orphanage. Vin has finished all the consultations scheduled. It's finally quiet in the clinic with just you and Vin. How do you feel? Tired? A little bit, but I'm happy that I could do something with the children here. Look, they gave me this. You happily take out a glass jar full of colorful origami from your bag and hand it to him. There are all kinds of origami, stars, butterflies, airplanes, and so on. Vin checks out the jar and reads the crooked words on the colored paper tied to the mouth of the jar. Thank you. I wish you a happy day, every day. This is their way of showing appreciation. I know. I'll treasure it. You can't help but feel a little more emotional when you think of their happy faces in the past few days. I didn't know that chatting with them and playing games with them would make them so happy. When you invited me to come along, I was worried I would mess things up. Now you have proved that you are irreplaceable. He opens the clinic records on the table and shows them to you one by one. Compared to the previous experience, it was more effective this time. I believe it was because of your infectious enthusiasm. My infectious enthusiasm? Yeah, specifically your ability to love and be there for others. The children here did not grow up in normal families. They lack the love from their families, so they are extra eager for it. Also, they are more likely to have psychological disorders, which is why I volunteered to run a free clinic here in the first place. I want to learn more about such cases in order to prevent similar situations from happening. But there are areas where I am lacking as a researcher. He pauses and smiles somewhat helplessly. Because of my past, I do not consider myself to be someone who can be a gentle companion to others. However, showing empathy is a more effective approach when it comes to children. Empathy? Yes, it is hard for me, but not for you. I am sure the therapy will be more effective with you by their sides. So, did I achieve the goal? Yes, and much better than I expected. Every time they were with you during the session, they would open up. And every time we leave, they would hold on to your hand, not wanting you to go. There are many more happenings like these, and they are the reason that I believe in you. Is that why you wanted me to come along? Partially. With the sunset shines through the glass into his eyes, reflecting a soft glow. There is a personal reason. I also want to be with you 24/7. Could you come with me again next time? As your eyes meet, you read each other's minds. You take his hand and nod solemnly. Of course, anytime. Vin, how did you get your roses to look so good? Teach me, please. Looking at the unsatisfactory decorations after your repeated efforts, you ask Vin for help. As planned, you and Vin are making this year's birthday cake in his kitchen. You have watched a lot of videos on how to make a beautiful cake, but your hands-on experience tells you that there's a huge gap between the finished piece and the one that you expected. It is actually very basic and simple to do. Looking at the vivid, lifelike rose he made makes you feel embarrassed. Also, I like him in casual clothes. If he is called basic, then mine would be called garbage. Oh no, don't say that. You're learning. Be kind. Be kind to yourself. I think a hands-on experience is better than plain instruction. Huh? A hands-on experience? Give me your hand. You subconsciously hold out your hands, and in the next second, he covers them with his. I will take you through the process once, and maybe you will get a hang of it. I will take you through the process once, and maybe you will get a hang of how it should be done. Okay. His low body heat spreads to the back of your hands to your entire body, causing your heartbeat to accelerate. He guides your hands smoothly and firmly, slowly framing the cake. Watch. She can't watch. She's too busy being focused on hand-holding. Okay. The warmth of his breath comes from behind your ear, ticklish, and making your breath grow uneven. You have to keep reminding yourself to focus on the movement of his hands. The kitchen is so quiet that all you can hear is your heartbeat. Sometime later, he finally lets go of your hands. Done. Following his voice, you see a blooming, lifelike rose on the cake. This is how you make a rose, got it? Or do you want to practice a few more times? You can still feel Vin's warmth on your back of your hands. Your cheeks flush red, and you subconsciously give a light nod. I think I'll try practicing a few more times. I want to try the tulip one too. Alright. He takes your hands once more and starts forming a tulip petal by petal. We all know she just wants him to hold her, and I'm here for this. The rich cream or the incredible lifelike flower makes you smell an enticing sweetness lingering in the room. A few minutes later, the nice-looking cake is finished. When everything is ready, you take out the gift you carefully prepared and hand it to Vin. Vin, happy birthday. Vin unwraps the present, and a small, cute crystal wooden horse appears before his eyes. The horse is beautifully painted and making it look even lovelier. The moment he sees it, Vin shows a rare look of surprise. A crystal wooden horse? He takes out the horse and looks at it carefully, his eyes finally resting on the pattern on the horse. The pattern? It's your name, Albert. I see. How did you come up with this idea? This is something from Savart, is it not? I looked up and found that carving people's names on the wooden horses can bring them good luck. And you can't help but blush, having trouble getting the next words out of your mouth. And it is a way to convey your love to me, right? Yeah, I knew you would know. Realizing that he knows the symbolism of the gift, you muster up the courage to tell him your feelings. The wooden horse is especially a specialty of one from your girlfriend should mean more to you, right? Of course, anything from you is unique to me, especially this one. He gazes at the crystal glittering in the sunlight, his eyes fill with indescribable emotions. I have seen a lot of crystal wooden horses since they are a specialty of Savart. But to me, they were just toys people around me bought in bulk. They are no different from ordinary toys. I have seen people give them to their families or loved ones as gifts, but none of them really belong to me. I have read about its symbolism in books, but I have never thought it would have anything to do with me. Growing up, I thought it was just an insignificant item, but today, I see the meaning of love and the blessing it carries for the first time. You showed it to me. It will erase all my unpleasant memories of the past and make it so that they will matter no more. So that they will matter no more? Yes, the one thing that matters to me right now, his gaze grows softer, is that you are by my side. Freaking A, he's so cute! Vin leans closer to your face, which has a clear reflection in his bright golden eyes. Under his gaze, you worry no more. The only thought in your mind is to convey your heart to him. So you reach out and caress his cheek. Caress. I'll always be there for you. Vin's eyes move slightly, and the next second he bends down to kiss your lips. Yes, finally, at long last. His fresh breath wraps around you, making you a little dizzy. You leave all your shyness behind and respond to him passionately. For a moment, you wish that time could pause on this warm day, at this specific moment. Oh, that was so cute! Oh, I'm here for this. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Of your mouth. And it is a way to convey your love to me, right? Yeah, I knew you would know. Realizing that he knows the symbolism of the gift, you muster up the courage to tell him your feelings. This wooden horse is especially... Bleh! The wooden horse is a specialty of Savart. I know that you may have seen many of these before, but